rise as corn and soya stocks fall. There's the chart. This is something in the world that if they don't have food, wars start. If they don't have food, in other words, you have geopolitical risks. And this is one thing that that we're taking into consideration over the next 6 to 8 months, are geopolitical risks that that could happen. And this is why we are, I think, in Gartman's and Groupies' views that oil prices could and so is Mark's Faber today, saying that oil prices could very easily move into the $75 or $100 range over the next year or so. Meanwhile, over the last couple of days, we are underweight oil. We're underweight the banking sector. And when you take a look at the TSX, banks and energy are over 50% of the TSX. So when the TSX falls 368 points, where did it come from? It didn't come from the Westons and some of these other stocks. It came from the financials, and it came from from energy. So going forward, we're looking at pharmaceuticals as a defensive vehicle. We own Johnson & Johnson. We own companies like Pfizer at these prices, because it could very easily be, and we're doing a lot of work on it, that this index on the pharmas are beginning to pick up. This is a defensive move, but I think there's plenty of scope in this market to take advantage of, and this is what we're going to do.
Thank you. Essentially, the message that Chil is putting forward in such an understated manner is that for many years, certain institutions, pension funds, endowments, used to be in a buy and hold pattern. We all used to be little Warren Buffetts. We would pick some stocks and look at them or not look at them and just hold them and be happy every morning, sometimes unhappy. But that world seems to have gone. It's invest in something today, sell it next Wednesday, look for something else the following week. In other words, people will have to work a lot harder. That's what it boils down to. And the investment business, the investment management business, is not the leisurely, pleasant activity that it used to be, but people now work really, really hard for their money. And if you happen to be a trustee of a pension fund or an endowment or whatever, life has just become a lot harder.